Hi everyone, this is Carol Ann Speaks, the state of her world on Monday, October 9th, 2023. So what is it? Good, better, and different? All three. The world's a real mess. Okay, dark days. Israeli human rights leader Orly Noy on Israel's war on Palestinians after Hamas attacks. Okay, it was Hamas who attacked, not the Palestinian people, but they're taking it out on the Palestinian people in Gaza in the open air prison that they can't escape from. Okay, also, do you hear the bombing? Gazan human rights lawyer Raji Surani describes Israeli siege of Gaza City. Yes, and Israel has declared war and the siege of Gaza City that will shut off all services, no water, no electricity, no gas, no nothing. Also, Hamas killed his friend, but Knesset member Kasif says, end the occupation now, all pay the price. Okay. And historian Rashid Khalidi, Palestinians living under incredible oppression, it had to explode, and it did. They put the people in Gaza into a prison, they fenced it off, and then they decided not to have any security there at the border between Israel and Gaza. So Israel more concerned about protecting the settlers in the West Bank, so that's where they had all their resources. And Hamas took advantage of that and broke through the barrier fence or whatever between uh, Israeli territory and Gaza territory and had a massacre. And now Israel wants to have a massacre against the Palestinian people. It is not right to do what they're doing. The problem is the Israeli government and their policies and their indoctrination of their people to hate Palestinians. Okay, now, was some other things. Death toll in Gaza and Israel tops 1,300 as Israel declares war on Hamas following surprise attack. Okay, U.S. beefing up military support to Israel. That's great, but they need some support in how to govern. And UN expert blasts selective outrage over conflict. Okay, yes, selective outrage over the conflict. Okay. U.S. will send military aid, munitions, and large recipient of U.S. military funding, and also bring military ships and aircraft closer to Israel. But uh, the violence against Palestinians in the West Bank and in Israel and Jerusalem and all over. So, okay. So, it exploded. Okay. Apartheid resistance is not terrorism. Protesters stand in solidarity with Palestinians. Okay. Apartheid resistance is not terrorism. They're resisting the apartheid regime. That's not terrorism. I totally agree. And over 2,000 people killed in Afghan earthquakes. That's another tragic area that we don't talk about since we spent 20 years there and then we left the country in shambles, left the people to the Taliban, the oppressors. Okay. And suspects in killing of Ecuadorian presidential candidate found dead in prison. Okay, the suspects. Uh, okay. So the suspect's guilty, or did someone kill them to make sure they wouldn't tell who's really responsible? I don't know. Colombia and dissident rebel faction agree to ceasefire ahead of peace talks. Good. Okay. Colombian court allows fraud trial of ex-president Alvaro Uribe to go move forward. That is terrible. Um, okay. So we shouldn't be doing that, but that's what they're doing. Okay. Tens of thousands rally across Guatemala to defend President-elect Bernardo Arvelo, who people are preventing from taking office. Okay, all right. UN warns worsening climate crisis will displace millions more children. But no one cares. As long as the rich get richer and the poor stay poor, they're happy. Study finds U.S. children are most at risk of eviction. Yes, because of rents too high, and it's a terrible situation. Okay, now, Mack truck workers reject contract offer and strike as UAW makes gains in strike against the big three. Good. And officers who fatally shot Stop Cop City activists won't be charged. That's terrible. They're guilty. Hold them accountable. Lawmakers reintroduce a bill to replace Columbus Day with Indigenous Peoples Day. I totally support that. I don't know if it has a chance of passing, but we'll see what happens. And Biden defends decision to waive federal laws to speed up construction of the border wall. That is a terrible decision. Don't waive laws. Don't waive environmental laws. That is terrible. I don't know. If you want to solve immigration, you need a comprehensive immigration plan, and you have to hire enough people to process asylum seekers. Okay. Okay. Mexico's AMLO rejects border wall as U.S. plans new deportation sites. As U.S. plans new deportation site. As U.S. plans new deportation flights to Venezuela. That is bad. And Mayor Eric Adams tours Latin America to warn asylum seekers against coming to New York. Ukraine says 51 killed in Russian missile attack on Kharkiv village, the poor people of Ukraine. Drone attack kills scores of Drone attack kills scores of graduation. Drone attack kills scores at graduation ceremony for Syrian military cadets. Poor people in these countries. Alright, so that is a lot of what's happening out there. Hang on a moment. Okay. Hi, I'm back. I have to sing a song I wrote a long time ago. I come from a world of woe, a world of pity, but of hope no. Oh why can't those I see, eyes I can't see, must not be. This world has no ears, this world has no tears, for the wretched, poor depraved years. Oh, listen, oh, please do, as I make my prayer to you, a prayer of despair, a prayer that is fair, for a world that cannot care. I will pray that perhaps someday men of poor means might even say, the world is pretty, the world is bright, the world is in harmony, the world has no blight. But how can that be from the world that I see? For a world such as this will never know bliss. Okay, hope you like that. Thank you for tuning in this evening of Monday, October 9, 2023, for the meeting of Carolyn Speaks State of the World. Hope to see you again. In the meantime, stay safe, wear a mask, practice social distancing. When the vaccine is available and right for you, I would take it. We had ours. Remember, kindness goes a long way. Kindness goes a very long way. Stay safe. Signing off. on Monday, October 9th, 2023. Good night.